Hello and welcome to a special episode of The Scoop. I'm your host, Christina Senia. Today we've got the latest entertainment news on celebrity feuds, Disney's remake of Cinderella, and The Bachelor. Plus, don't miss out on some Hashswag by Life correspondent Bethia. You heard it here on The Scoop. The anticipated release of the movie Cinderella will hit theaters on March 15th. Starring Lily James as Cinderella, the film is based off of the original fairy tale by Charles Perrault and borrows elements from the classic Disney movie from the 1950s. Director Kenneth Branagh did not want to directly remake the Disney film we all know and love, and instead incorporated some new elements, making for a fresh and interesting take on the classic. In the new film, Cinderella and Prince Charming actually meet before the ball. The fairy godmother also plays a much larger role than in the original film. We all know Richard Madden as Robb Stark from Game of Thrones, but the heartthrob takes on a new royal role as Prince Charming in the film. Women around the world are buzzing about his interview on Jimmy Kimmel. Apparently blessed below the belt, Richard was subjected to 3 days of screen tests to make sure the prince's tight white pants were G-rated. In the end, Disney had to get a bit creative and choose some interesting angles to try and conceal the prince's package. Frozen fans are awaiting the new Frozen short that will precede the showing of Cinderella. Our favorite Frozen characters will be back on the big screen in the short, titled Frozen Fever, to plan the best birthday surprise for Anna. It also includes a brand new original song. Spring has been the season for new album releases, especially with A-listers Kelly Clarkson, Drake, and Madonna. Clarkson's new album, Piece by Piece, was released at the end of February, falling much shorter than expected in terms of sales and critic reviews. Drake pulled a Beyoncé, releasing a surprise album. If you're reading this, it's too late. The album portrays a harsher version of the artist, in contrast with his usual soft R&B and rap tracks. Madonna's new album has been hailed as edgy and sophisticated. However, a less graceful side of the pop queen was revealed on February 25th at the 2015 Brit Awards. Many critics claim Madonna's age may have gotten the better of her when her large cape caused her to fall backwards on a staircase in the middle of the live performance. Although Twitter went crazy with #Madonna, the music icon got up and continued performing like a true artist. Madonna told the Associated Press that she attributes her resilience to her good health. I guess Madonna really proves that it's not about how you fail, but how you recover from it. Here's to many more years with Madonna. Thankfully, the warm weather here in Nashville made coming back from spring break not too painful. Let's turn it over to fashion correspondent Lois to give us some tips on what to wear this season.
Hello, this is your fashion correspondent Lois Yu. As the weather gets warmer, I'm sure you're all starting to stock your spring wardrobe with great new pieces. Some fashion trends and tips to look out for are finding the perfect sunglasses and spring shoes such as gladiator sandals. The must-have items for this season is a classic white blouse or lace pieces that will go perfectly with cute denim shorts or make an outfit look instantly chic. Other trends are spring florals, which were shown everywhere on the 2015 spring runway. Fill your wardrobe with pieces such as a bright botanical printed canvas shorts or a floral romper. Personally, I was obsessed with all the fringe madness from the runways, and I'm trying to find the perfect fringe skirt to wear this season. In fact, the way to nail an outfit boils down to paying attention to the details. My biggest advice would be to choose one accessory, whether it be the perfect earrings, shades, or shoes, and make it the statement piece. And now we have Bethia with everyone's favorite segment, Hashswag.
Thanks, Lois. And we're back. That's right. It's time for some Hashswag. I've got some juicy gossip lined up today that you won't want to miss. Time to get #down and dirty. Last month, Kim K chopped off her locks, and just a few days ago has showed the world her new blonde do. It seems that she's gone even lighter since then. What's the deal? #blonde is the new black. Kristen Cavallari, wife of Vanderbilt alum and Chicago Bears quarterback Jay Cutler, told Meredith Vieira that she does not want her kids playing football. In fact, she hopes they will be steered into the direction of baseball. Well, if she plans on sending her kids to Vanderbilt, she's got the right idea. Clearly, she has her eyes set on the prize. #NattyChamps. Forget about #haters gonna hate. Carly Rae Jepsen has released the music video for her new hit, I Really Like You. The music video features Tom Hanks as the main feature, lip-syncing and dancing throughout New York City. After Call Me Maybe, Jepsen has been struggling to get back on the charts. Maybe the cameo by Jay Biebs in the music video will help her get some ratings. #never say never. Who doesn't want to be Taylor Swift's friends these days? Swift hosted a girls' night out for her friends, including Selena Gomez and Ellie Goulding, to #show them incredible things. This squashed rumors that T Swift and Selena were on the rocks with their friendship. Hey, I wouldn't invite an invite next time, Tay. Now let's put these pregnancy rumors to a rest. My girl Miley will not be having a baby anytime soon. Rumors emerged that Miley was pregnant with Patrick Schwarzenegger's baby. While I would love to see that one, I would rather see Miley keep twerking it on stage. Miley posted an Instagram recently showing a pizza baby in her sonogram picture. Even Daddy Billy Ray poked fun at the paparazzi, joking he was ready to be a grandfather. Trust me, when Miley is pregnant, we'll know, because her baby will. Hashtag coming like a wrecking ball. Well, that's all I've got. It's time for the panel.
And welcome back to the panel. I'm Allie.
I'm Carter.
And I'm Lois. So this past Sunday was International Women's Day. It was founded on February 28, 1909, and was celebrated in the United States. What else?
Well, I personally didn't even know that it was International Women's Day until I was scrolling through my Instagram late in the evening and saw a celebrity post talking about it, and then I realized that it was International Women's Day. So why isn't this featured more in the media and more in the news? Come on, America.
I agree with you there. Like, it's not talked about enough.
Exactly.
One of the main reasons I knew about it was because I'm in a women's and gender studies class, and that was, big talk for the weeks coming up to it, and really throughout February a lot. But I'm not ashamed to say that, like, it slipped my mind, and, like, the main reason that I was reminded of it was I saw Emma Watson posting things on Facebook.
Yeah, no, I know that Emma Watson is the ambassador for the UN, particularly the He for She initiative. I know you guys probably saw that huge speech that she gave a few months ago. It was huge in the news, but what I really liked about that speech, it was so inspiring, but what I really took from it was how Emma Watson was saying that feminism, the word feminism and feminist has such negative connotations as a whole, and that we as a society need to push those aside and come together collectively to dispel those and all work together for women's rights and women's equality.
Yeah, and I also thought it was really neat because there's the Clinton's campaign, the hashtag Not There, which had celebrities such as Cameron Diaz and Chrissy Teigen, where they changed their Facebook profile pictures into faceless avatars to show that we're still looking for equality and we haven't achieved it yet.
And, like, along those same lines of celebrities speaking out against inequalities, did you guys see Patricia Arquette's Oscar acceptance
Yeah, that was
speech?
awesome.
Yeah,
that was
she
incredible.
was talking about, like, how women have been fighting for the rights of other people for decades and decades, and now it's time for, like, the whole world to come together and sort of make sure that women have the same rights as everybody else, and we should all get behind each other. And
Yeah, and I think that's like the main point of what all these celebrities and all these people in the media are trying to say now, is that it needs to stop being about women putting down men in order to bring themselves up. We all need to collectively come together as a group, men and women, or whatever gender you want to be.
Yeah.
We all need to come together to fight for these equal rights for everyone.
Women's rule, but so do boys.
Well, that's it for the panel today, and now we'll take it back to you, Christina.
Thanks, guys. That was some great insight on International Women's Day. I know I was personally inspired by Patricia Arquette's speech. Now, let's get back to the headlines. You might have heard bits and pieces of the Zendaya and Juliana Rancic debacle, but the scoop is here to give you the full story. Shots were fired after Rancic commented on Fashion Police that Zendaya probably smelled like patchouli oil or weed at the Academy Awards, referencing the braided locks that Zendaya sported on the carpet. The comments led to backlash, with Fashion Police co-host Kelly Osbourne threatening to resign, and Zendaya calling Rancic's comments outrageously offensive and disrespectful. Thankfully, Rancic realized that she had crossed a line and apologized to Zendaya and all those that she had offended. America's Most Eligible Bachelor, Chris Soules, aka Prince Farming, will officially be off the market as of tonight. The season finale of The Bachelor is finally here, and Chris will have to choose between finalists Whitney and Becca for his hand in marriage. Whitney is a fertility nurse from Chicago who is eager and willing to leave her job in the Windy City and move to Arlington, Iowa to join Chris on his farm. Becca, a chiropractic assistant, has admitted to being inexperienced when it comes to relationships, making Chris's family weary of her joining the family. Chris seems to love her nonetheless, so who do you think Chris will choose, Whitney or Becca? Tweet us at @thescoop_VTV with your choice. Information about the next season of American Horror Story has already been leaked, with critics and fans disappointed about the last season. But based on rumors, the creators are really amping up the next season. This 5th season is called American Horror Story Hotel, which implies that there should be a ton of possibilities for creepy imitations of scenes like classic movies from The Shining and Psycho. In shocking news, it's also been revealed that pop singer Lady Gaga will have a starring role in the next season of American Horror Story. This will be her first recurring television role and the only one in which she has not played herself. Filming for American Horror Story Hotel has already begun, but fans will have to wait until mid-October to see Gaga's small screen debut. Hope you liked our special episode on this Monday, and we'll be back on our regular Wednesdays in 2 weeks. I'm your host, Christina. Thanks.